वेलकम बैक टू द वेलनेस शो। जी हाँ, बात हो रही है अभी भी कि कैसे हैंडल किया जाए उस बच्चे को जिसने अपने पेरेंट्स को अलग होते हुए, एक दूसरे से सेपरेट होते हुए देखा है, एंड नाउ ही इज़ इन दैट सिचुएशन वेयर ही इज़ बिकम वेरी क्वाइट एंड वेरी lonely, I would say, in his situation. Yeah.
So I think the other thing is that the boy who's now becoming a man needs to talk about his feelings, and as you were saying, boys find it very difficult, and there needs to be a pickup point for the mothers to see that he needs help. So she needs to talk to the teachers. Maybe there's help in school.
Extended family as well.
And extended family. Or somebody he's close to.
Yeah.
Do you?
Because I also think, because nowadays a lot of schools have counselling as well,
Sure.
and they have mentoring and other schemes. So where if the school knows about it, they will support the children in the way that needs, the right support they need. Especially if they know there is a parent, parents have split up, they would support them. And the other thing is also, if your extended family is aware of it, allow the child to speak to the extended family, because that's where sometimes they may get that support which they want, and it could be male. It could be male role models as well, to kind of give him that emotional support, because mother may not be, because mother's broken down and she's in a very state of herself, so she may not be,
she's
receptive
not the right person,
of hearing some
yeah.
of the things about the father. I mean, he may have a better relationship with the father. So the best thing I would advise the mothers is just give it time, give him space, and just work on yourself, and the boy will come out of his stage. And often when they're 13, with personal experience as well as working with counselling children, often they like their children at stage of 13, they're going through a lot of changes. So one way is shutting down, and shutting down is shutting down the parents. It's not just shutting down everything else, shutting the parents down, because they can't manage everything.
So many
around.
things
There's so
around
many
them.
things going around them. And if they get peer support, that's great. Let them be. But I would advise the mother not to worry too much, but speak to the lots of advice services who support parents.
You talked about counselling in school. I think, if there is any behavioral change in the boy, then definitely at least they would know that, yes, this is the reason, maybe that's why he's behaving the way he's behaving. So I think it's a very good, actually, they should talk to the school.
Yes, definitely.
She should, the mother should talk to the school in great lengths, in the sense that so they will be aware of why, if there is any behavioral change.
And it may not be behavior, it could be academic as well, because the children don't show up in just behavior. Sometimes they could be very good because they manage, because they're internalizing everything in themselves. तो अंदर ही अंदर गुड करके रखते हैं ना, तो वो पता नहीं पड़ता, मगर टीचर को बोले तो वो पिकअप कर गए कि आज उसने ये स्टोरी कैसे लिखी, कभी नहीं लिखी, और टीचर भी ऐसे ही कहेंगे कि ऐसे स्टोरी लिखो, तो उस स्टोरी से ऐसे वो बच्चा बोल सकते हैं, ऐसे धीरे धीरे से बोल सकते हैं, ऐसे वो opportunity
express his feelings, maybe grief or his feeling through the loss.
It is a grief of loss, because the mother and father have split, so it's a loss the child is dealing with.
So let's take a call now. Hello.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम यस्मीन।
हेलो जी, गुड मॉर्निंग। वालेकुम सलाम।
कैसे हो? ठीक हो?
जी बिल्कुल ठीक। आप बताइए, क्या कहेंगी आप?
बड़ी यस्मीन, एक तो आपका प्रोग्राम 2 दिन होना चाहिए, बहुत अच्छा होता है। दूसरा, जो किसी के बारे में
फरमाइशी प्रोग्राम लग रहा है,
बात कर रहे हैं ना,
अच्छा नहीं, जरूर फरमाइशी प्रोग्राम।
छोटे बच्चे के लिए उसकी माँ को चाहिए कि कोई उसका करीबी रिश्तेदार या दोस्त है ना, वो उसको समझाए, उसको बताए कि ये बात थी जिसकी वजह से इनकी डिवोर्स हुई, तो वो उसको थोड़ा उसके दिमाग को फ्रेश करने की जरूरत है।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, आपने ठीक कहा। आपको कोई ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस है, कोई आपकी फैमिली में या किसी
कई होते हैं ना लोग जिनमें ऐसा होता है, बच्चों पर बुरा असर पड़ता है इसका, कई बच्चे बाप के बहुत करीब होते हैं।
हाँ जी।
तो इसलिए उसका कोई दोस्त, उसका कोई रिश्तेदार जो उसको बताए, उसको अच्छी तरह समझाए कि उसका ये ऐसा उसकी हालत ना हो।
या बच्चे जो है उन पे बहुत गहरा असर पड़ता है ना, ये तो है, ये दिस इज
ये बहुत
reality.
डिवोर्स होना एक बच्चों की जिंदगी तबाह हो जाती है, तो खुद की भी, चलो उसी प्रॉब्लम की वजह से वही होगी उनकी डिवोर्स।
जी जी।
और
तो हाँ, आप क्या
आपका
कहती हैं?
प्रोग्राम हमेशा ही बहुत अच्छा लगता है। आप बुलाती हैं जो लोगों को, वो भी बहुत सभी अच्छे हैं।
Thank
आप
you.
सबका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
थैंक यू सो मच। आपने हमारा दिन बना दिया। एक और कॉल ले लेते हैं। हेलो, गुड मॉर्निंग।
Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम सलाम।
Is it okay if I speak English?
Yeah, you can speak in English, definitely. Yes.
I'm just going to ask a question on behalf of my grandma. She gets a lot of ringing in her ears. She has tinnitus, but it's got worse recently.
Okay.
And she's wondering what she can do to help that.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
she could do meditation. So if she's got tinnitus in her ear, then
Yeah.
sorry, I was just
Could you
putting in.
reply that in Urdu, please?
Just ask a few symptoms,
Yeah.
maybe, and the age, because our doctor, she's going to come in a fortnight's time, and she's going to definitely talk about it in detail. But I think Rakshita has got some suggestions for you. Ji.
I mean, depending on the age as well, because the hearing can be very difficult. So maybe try low sounds and just relaxing. I don't know, sometimes tinnitus or any anxiety could trigger off some hearing difficulties as well. So possibly have some sort of calming environment, or just giving her some sort of relaxing therapy or something.
And I think going to the doctor would be the first thing.
Yeah,
I would say,
definitely,
to get it
definitely checked out.
Checked out.
And see what it
ये
is.
this is real thing.
Yeah.
And it is
And in
very
old age, I
irritating.
think it's very common, but
It is.
there would
Yes,
be a way out for that. There must be some way the doctors can help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for your call. जी, तो वो जो पहली बता रही थी, वो ये कह रही थी कि ना, वही हम जो बात कर रहे थे कि एक्सटेंडेड फैमिली में से किसी से वो बात करें। अच्छा, जो मदर का बिहेवियर जो है वो क्या होना चाहिए इन टर्म्स ऑफ हाउ मच शी कैन टेल और हाउ मच कैन शी टॉक अबाउट हर स्पाउस to the children.
देखिए, पहले तो सबसे पहले ये भी हमें सोचना चाहिए,
पूरी स्टोरी तो नहीं बतानी चाहिए खोल के कि भाई क्या हुआ,
क्योंकि होता ये है कि उन्होंने क्या देखा है डिवोर्स से पहले, क्या उन्होंने झगड़े देखे हैं, मे बी देयर वाज वायलेंस देखा है, तो इन सब बातों का भी ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि कौन सी बात को लेके डिवोर्स हुआ है, कौन लोग उसमें इन्वॉल्व थे, और लॉट्स ऑफ हग्स एंड लॉट ऑफ फिजिकल टचिंग is so important.
Reassuring, that's very reassuring.
अभी ये ना हो कि आज डैडी चले गए हैं तो कल मम भी चली जाएगी हमें छोड़ के. That fear is always there, makes them feel very insecure. So I think above all, the mother needs to make them feel they are secure. You know, और जो भी कुछ हुआ है, जो भी कुछ आगे डिसीजन लेने हैं, make them part of it. It doesn't have to spill out all the nastiness, but affection. And maybe look at photographs and look at good times and, you know, try to make a story. Maybe two good people can't live together.
But this is
something like that.
Yeah, but the sad fact is the mother herself is so shattered emotionally.
Yes.
Abhi wo to pick up the pieces, you know, I mean, that's the stage when she's picking up the pieces herself, you know. Or usme, as you said, I think it's better if somebody from outside, they can help them, they can communicate.
You know, as a mother, we need to be very careful because it could be somebody who might actually make the things worse. So
no, who you choose to actually for them
you
to
need
talk
to be
to.
mindful.
Yeah.
You need to be mindful of where that help is coming from. And mother still, I know it's difficult time for mom, but it still needs to be there for them.
I think, and I was also going to say for mother to have counseling as well, or some sort of other support therapy, which is counseling. But there is all, I mean, family counseling, but mother has to be ready and the child has to be ready to have family counseling as well. but also a mother to seek some sort of support, because if counseling is hard, there are other coaching, mentoring, supportive other services out there which she can seek to kind of like heal herself, because if the mother is fragile, it's very difficult for her to support the children. And if she's going through all the pain and the sorrows, and you don't know what kind of relation she's been in, if she's in a violent, abusive, or witness to mental trauma, and there's also abusive of different natures as well, which could be mental torture as well, all of which what she's going through, she needs to heal before she could heal the children, and before she could support the children. I think that's very important, because I think culturally we forget how much pressure is on a woman. And a woman is put under a lot of pressure. She's expected to do everything for the child, the husband, and everything else over the extended family as well. But I think we need to kind of be mindful on how much pressure there is on a woman, and a mother especially, because then only, if your mother is not well, how can she support her child? And if you want the child to recover, the child needs some sort of role model to say, if mother can do it, I can do it. If father can do it, I can do it. So, giving them
because
that
the children, they take a cue from their parents,
of
course, how they have dealt with the situation. But talking about counseling, I mean, how much do you think that kind of facility is available? Because counseling itself, if you go privately, is quite expensive.
No, there is a lot of cheap counseling. There is low cost counseling, which is in many areas. There are a lot of family support. There are many charities who support women who are in a very difficult life situation. It doesn't have to be all separation or divorce. It could be any vulnerable stage. And I counsel a lot of mothers and some women who go through a lot of trauma. And these kind of things, supporting them, they learn how to handle themselves. And then their children will kind of grow from it, and you could see the changes in themselves. It doesn't necessarily have to be focused on the child only. You focus on both, and mother focuses on herself, and the child works on themselves, and things do work out. And some things don't work out, then they don't work out. It's no guarantee.
But you have to try the first thing.
Yes, you have to try.
But I think from the letter, it seems as if the mother is very mindful. She's saying that there's my daughter, there's my son, what's happening. So
she's aware of the situation, what is...
So that's a good sign. I think we need to take from this. But yes, you're right. A lot of pressure is on mom, and she needs also TLC, as they say. And that's where family comes in. She needs to connect.
I hope that she has her family around her, because we don't know, sometimes, they don't...
Or good friends are now family.
Friends ho agar,
But counseling ka ye hai कि it needs to be cultural specific. In some cases, general counseling may not be suitable. So we need to also see what kind of services are available out there who can connect with these kids.
Thank you, Rakshita, for your input, as well as Pushpinder. We didn't have that kind of time which we usually actually we hope for. Thank you so much. Jo bhi aapne advice diye, I am sure that it would be very helpful especially for the lady who has actually written to us. और आपसे भी हम कहेंगे कि आप हमें भी जो है इसी तरह आप ईमेल भी कर सकते हैं, जैसे हमारी